Today we are making birria tacos. Let's do it. What is up? Welcome to Transcend the Table. My name is Pete Beck and I am thrilled to have you in my kitchen today as we embark on the journey that is birria tacos. I feel like these kind of just blew up out of nowhere. I don't know if they were popular forever and I was late to the party, but I am seeing these tacos everywhere and I have been dying to give them a try. So let's dive in to these birria tacos. Let's first talk about the meat selection. We got 3 different cuts here. We have a pound of oxtails, a pound of chuck roast, and a pound of short ribs. Season these generously with salt. I'm talking flip them over, give them a little rub. You want salt all up in there. Leave these for a few minutes to rest before we brown them. Moving on to our sachet, add a tablespoon of black peppercorns, coriander seeds, 3 bay leaves, a cinnamon stick, and a couple of sprigs of oregano. This is going to provide the seasoning and that flavor, but it also makes it easy to fish this out as opposed to, picking out black peppercorns, which you don't want to be eating down the line. We have another sachet with some dried peppers. We have 8 guajillo chiles and 4 chiles de arbol. Again, we're going to wrap this up in a sachet to make this easier to retrieve later because we got to blend it up. Moving on to the birria stew itself, in a large Dutch oven over medium-high heat, add some oil. We're going to brown our meat. Do this in batches, take your time. You don't want to overcrowd the pot and really work on getting a great sear on there. Browning the meat is a huge step. It imparts a lot of flavor, not only on the meat itself, but in the ultimate consommé as well. So be patient with that. Work on the browning, and since I don't have anything else on browning in the moment but some time to kill, I figured I'd share this fun fact about birria tacos. While not a traditional Mexican dish, quesabirria, also known as red tacos, have become popular in the United States due to its Instagram friendliness. Thank you, that's brought to you by Wikipedia, and now we're just in time to move on. Discard that used oil. We're going to go at it with some fresh oil and cook down some onions. Then add some tomato paste and a full head of chopped garlic. You're going to notice that there's a whole bunch of brown bits that are just glazed to the bottom of the pot. We're going to take a little bit of our beef stock at first, and we're going to dump that in, and we're going to deglaze the pot to rehydrate all of those bits that are browned and glazed to the bottom. There's so much flavor in there, we have to reincorporate that. So take your spoon and literally scrape the bottom of the pot until it's clean like that. What we've now done is we have successfully incorporated the maximum amount of flavor from the browning and the sauteing of the onions and the tomato paste and the garlic. We're going to add our meat back. We're going to cover it with the remaining beef stock. In go our sachets. We're going to cover this all up and we're going to cook it in the oven at 350 for 3 hours. With one little pit stop along the way. After about an hour in the oven, we have to remove the stew. We're going to fish out our sachet with the peppers. Those should be rehydrated now. We have to blend those up. Undo your sachet, add a little bit of the cooking liquid and the peppers to a blender. Blend it very well until it's smooth. Unscrew the top and get smacked in the face with this spicy pepper puree, if that's what it's even called. It's not too spicy in the end, so don't freak out if you're not a spice person. Add that back to the birria and put this bad boy back in the oven for 2 more hours. After 3 long hours, our birria is done. Take off the lid. It is bubbling. You get smacked with that smell right off the rip. It looks like an explosion of flavor went off in there. Remind you, this Dutch oven was white when it went in the oven, and now look at it. Either way, moving on. Remove the meat to a bowl. It's time to get shredded. Take a couple of forks or use your hand. I really don't know the best way to go about this. You kind of just got to roll up your sleeves, accept the ensuing arm workout, and shred that beef. Remember, you're getting shredded at the same time. When it comes to the consommé, keep in mind this shit will stain any and everything, so take the necessary precautions. But looking past that, it is beautiful. The color of it is incredible. I cannot wait to dunk some of these tacos into this consommé. So finish straining it. You want this to run smooth, and maybe change out of a white shirt if you're wearing one. All right, our meat is shredded. Our consommé is strained. All that's left to do is to put these beautiful tacos together. Let's do it. Dip your tortilla in the consommé. Place it on a hot skillet. Let that toast up for a couple seconds, then add your Oaxaca cheese. Once that's a little melty, go at it with the shredded beef. Give it the old foldy-woldy. Push it down and just wait for that tortilla to crisp up and the cheese to melt into this beautiful little package. Whenever it feels right, remove it from the skillet, and all you gotta do is repeat. Times 1, times 2, times 3, or as many as you think you can handle. Ladle some consommé for dipping, and let's go to the field for the call. All right, all that hard work, all that patience, it's about to pay off. Let's just put a few finishing touches on this, and then it's time to dig in. Okay, we're doing it. That first one was gone before I could even, I like blacked out while eating that first one. It lasted all of 5 seconds. I'm gonna try and savor the next one and kind of experience it fully. Quick cerveza, regather my thoughts, and then head in for number 2. All right, so me and this last taco are gonna take that off air. It's gonna be ugly. I don't want you guys to see that. But before I go, I wanna thank you for watching. This came out way better than I could have hoped. These were fire, lived up to the hype. I get why they are all over the internet and they are hot right now. You have got to try it. Now I got my business to attend to. Thank you for joining. We'll catch you next time.